Good morning. Hello, I'm Bill Elliott, and I'm one of the volunteers with the Kauffman House. And the Kauffman House in Grand Lake was built in 1892/93 and is still here with us today. And it sits right on the edge of Grand Lake, which is Colorado's largest natural lake, and it has a beautiful view that folks really seem to enjoy. This house was hand-built and came into being in 1892 and 93, and it's really interesting because it's made of local home-hewn logs. In fact, this picture here is not really a picture, but it's a glass that is showing the wallpaper below the wallpaper that's up on the outside. And we had what was called a picking party and took off 5 layers of paper to get down to the original wallpaper. What's fascinating is that in these old buildings, when they were built, they used tin cans a lot of times to shore up the cracks in the logs. They also used newspaper or muslin, anything they could do to roll up or stick onto the log or the wall to keep cold air from coming in. This newspaper was glued up here, and it says December 12th, 1893. And so you can tell what's going on with that. It's really kind of a funny thing because the news print that was put up is also covering tin cans. And the tin cans were cut horizontally, opened up, and nailed onto the logs, again, to keep the heat in and the cold out. This room is the parlor, and it's a fascinating room because the children were never allowed in here. The Kauffmans had 3 girls, 3 daughters. They lived here year-round, and it operated as kind of what you would call a bed and breakfast, a cottage, until 1946. All the floors, all of the furniture is of the period. This particular lamp is very interesting. This is a glass oil lamp, and you can see that as it moves down and back, it's controlled on pulleys from up above. A lot of the things that are here, like I say, some are original, but some are to the period. The children weren't allowed to play here. But guess what? All their furniture ended up in the parlor. And these, by the way, are not really toys. These are salesman samples. And what's nice is that salesmen would come by, show the different products, and for the different folks in town, and they would send away, and it would come in on a wooden cart, a wagon over Berthoud Pass, sometimes taking 3 and 4 days to get here.